clouds came thundering in. The sky itself darkened to pitch black, and a hush fell over the entire land as Michael Bay's Turtle trailer was unveiled to the entire world. So, for the sake of mass consumption, everybody got to go and check this out. And I have to chime in with my 2 fucking cents, naturally, being a big Ninja Turtle fan, because a while back, whenever the rumor mill was running rampant, we got to go and find out that a lot of this shit was being confirmed as true, with Michael Bay wanting to go and making the Ninja Turtles themselves as motherfucking aliens. Everybody was just like, no, no, no! It was the biggest fucking goddamn clusterfuck that we had ever heard of being associated with it, next to turtle titties on a fucking Ninja Turtle-ette. That definitely was something that we didn't need to see happen again. But this, we're not gonna have them as teenagers or turtles. We're gonna have them as fucking intergalactic ninjas. No, I'm fucking good. If you want to create new characters like that, whatever, okay, that's fine. But the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are supposed to be teenagers. They're supposed to be mutants. They're supposed to be ninjas. And they're supposed to be turtles. It's in the fucking title, and that's just the fucking way it is. So, fast forward to now, where we've already had the movie shit can, then resurrected from the dead as a fucking shambling zombie coming back, and we got to see the turtles themselves as previews, pretty much, because the internet pretty much just lit up like a fucking goddamn beacon, and showed off what the turtles were going to end up looking like through promotional art, through figures, and through some statues. And I'll be honest, they didn't look as bad as I thought that they would. They actually stuck to the fact that they're supposed to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, some of them look pretty fucking cool. Like, Leonardo, hands down, looks the fucking best. After seeing the trailer, he still looks the fucking best. You know, each one of them, their outfit pretty much is reflective to their individual personality, which makes a lot of sense, because it's like, you know, okay, Michelangelo is just like a goofball, doesn't give a fuck and stuff like that. Leonardo is very serious, and he looks the most badass, like, even more than Raph. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Donatello has, like, these Sam Fisher-looking fucking goggles and shit. He isn't going around sneak attacking motherfuckers like Sam Fisher, and doesn't have guns on him. But, you know, he's got gadgets and shit all over him, so it's like, okay, that makes sense for each of them. I think that individually they're a little too cluttered with accessories and stuff like that, and it should just be a little more bare bones, but, you know, I'll roll with it for the sake of the fact that I thought that they were going to look a million times fucking worse. But there is some qualms that I have with it, which I'll get to in a moment. So, the trailer itself. The trailer is narrated by Shredder throughout the entirety of it, from beginning to end. We get to see the Foot Clan running around, which I fucking hate the Foot Clan in this. The Foot Clan to me is a bunch of fucking ninjas that go around just wrecking shit as ninjas should. This is essentially in Michael Bay's version, which no fucking surprise here. And before anybody's like, he's only the producer, shut the fuck up. Like, when his name shows up and a director doesn't, and the entire trailer feels like a Transformers movie, and it looks like a Transformers movie, then what the fuck do you call it? You call a spade, right? Okay, there you fucking go. Shut it. Okay, shut your ass. But, so we're watching it, and he's narrating the entire thing. The Foot Clan comes busting out there, with their fucking guns and shit. They look like an angry SWAT team with, like, the Immortal Mask from 300 and stuff. And I'm like, why couldn't they just be ninjas? Like, ninjas are so fucking sweet. Like, if you want to have a couple that run around with guns, like, that's their own MO, okay, I guess. But he loves his explosions and his gunfire and shit, and like, So, are they gonna be like stormtroopers where they're just like shooting everywhere and not hitting a single fucking thing? Because if they're doing that, it's just gonna look really silly, and I'm just saying. So, but beyond that, they're running around, they're fucking up New York City and stuff, and we see Megan Fox as April O'Neil, and face palms aplenty, but. So, this yellow coat wearing bitch is just running about, and she busts out her fucking smartphone, right? And she's all like this, I'm a reporter, and she's like capturing this shit, and I'm wanting to laugh, and also, is she a fucking mime or a mute? Because the bitch doesn't say a single fucking thing the entire time, which is laughable, but might also be kind of nice, because if she doesn't utter a single thing, then she's only helped her acting career. That, and also blowing Michael Bay constantly non-stop and having crusty fucking eye film from doing such. But she doesn't utter a single thing, she just has reaction shots, just... And that's really about it, just a fucking O-face happening the entire time. Like, okay, well, we'll just stick with this. And eventually they do show the Ninja Turtles. Now, I have an issue with this just a little bit. And the main reason is the original Ninja Turtle movie built up all this fucking hype and suspense for when they finally unveiled the Ninja Turtles and they jumped out and you were just like, oh my god, that's awesome! Oh yeah! This wasn't... obviously, this movie is going to provide us with that. But granted, if they didn't show them, then a lot of people would be up in arms about it, so it's a double-edged sword. But you see where I'm getting at, right? I kind of wish that they would have had the build-up to it and the suspense to allow for that. I mean, especially if there's already the promo stuff out there, but what the fuck can you do? So, moving forward, there's another thing that bothered me about this. Shredder. Now, Shredder, as we all know, there's actually been more than one Shredder, so, you know, gonna have to take this with a grain of salt, but still, it's not Oroku Saki. Oh my god, I'm fucking butchering his name. This, what the fuck's his name? Eric Sachs. There we go. So, we've got this white businessman instead of Oroku Saki, who's an Asian badass martial artist, ninja, samurai type fucking god character. What? What the fuck, man? Like, really? And this fucking business dude walks up to the fucking Shredder armor, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of awesome, but you are not Shredder. Like, it's as if you went to Oroku Saki's house, jacked his fucking armor somehow, and then just put it inside your fucking pad, and you're like, yeah, look at that. My fucking crib's awesome now. Look, I got Shredder's armor. He's gonna kill my ass with the real Foot Clan of ninjas. By the way, that would be an excellent plot twist, and I would support this movie 100% if that happened, but you know it won't, so... Now, apparently, this dude, Eric Sachs, has worked with April O'Neil's dad, and that's how the Ninja Turtles came to exist. And apparently, they're, like, the mutagen, which does exist. So we got the ooze, and apparently this shit came from space. So I'm assuming that they're going to bring in the whole, like, Planet X thing, but it's not going to be, like, its own dimension. It's going to be, like, an intergalactic planet thing. It just... They're going to have the alien thing happen. But it's gonna be, I guess, different or whatnot, so I guess they technically could still be considered aliens, but just, like, he's working with April O'Neil's dad, and he's not, like, real Shredder, who's, like, will take shit into his own hands and stuff, and it's like... shit pisses me off and annoys the fuck out of me. The plus sides to it, actually, you know what, here, I'll skip that. I'm gonna go on to the Turtles themselves. Okay, so the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles are now, like, 8 feet fucking tall. Like, they're bigger than Super Shredder. How the fuck are you gonna be a ninja when you walk around and it's like, doosh, 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 we're the Juggernaut, bam! Wrong movie, Turtle Power! And you already know there's gonna be fucking product placement like a motherfucker. I'm gonna see Mountain Dew ads and fucking Pizza Hut logos everywhere. I can kind of deal with that, as so long as they do it in a funny, ironic, maybe kind of way, but you already know that shit's gonna happen. Oh man, it's gonna be so bad. Tostino's Pizzas, we're gonna have Ninja Turtles on it. Pizza Hut's gonna have it. Papa John's and be like, oh yeah, Papa John's, by the way, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Like, everybody under the fucking sun is gonna be doing this shit. It's just the way it is. Domino's Pizza is gonna be like, oh, you wanna get this? Pizza. Fucking Little Caesars will be jumping on board. It's just, it's rife for this shit. But anyway, so, the Turtles are humongous as fuck and could not possibly be ninja-esque in any way, because, I mean, for fuck's sake, Raphael is going down this snow slope, and then he forward flips into a Humvee and wrecks the fuck out of it like a green wrecking ball that has a bunch of one-liners and it's like, I'm the badass of the group, and just fucking destroys it and obliterates it, and just like, Humvee, and just flies the fuck away. Like, dude, I know turtle shells are supposed to be, like, extra durable and shit, but at this point, they could line up, like, fucking football stars and just go running dead on into a fucking tank and launch that shit into oblivion. And just like, like, I'm expecting Optimus Prime to show up and they could actually fucking tag it. Like, they're fucking humongous. It's comical to a certain point, but it's just like, they're supposed to be ninjas and quiet and super, like, stealthy and shit. And that, okay, tanks aren't stealthy at all. No matter how awesome a tank is, because it blows shit up, it's just, it's not stealthy. You don't see that shit sneaking about somewhere because people, like, in several states away will like, well, they just keep it the fuck down. Man, I'm trying to get some fucking sleep. Just, but that bugged the shit out of me. But then we had the reveal, which I was like, stop it now. Just fucking stop. Up on the rooftops, fucking Leonardo's standing there being all badass, and Michelangelo is trying to calm down April O'Neil, which we'll just call her Megan Fox, because really she's not April O'Neil. So he's trying to calm down Megan Fox. He's like, calm down, chill out, it's cool. See, look, I'll take off my mask. And he did, and I was just like, and the like puckered butthole mouth. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, Toxic Crusader looked like a goddamn fucking runway model by comparison to your ass. Yeah, Toxic Crusader, sure, I can fucking do that. Yeah. But seeing that, I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you do to their faces? Like, what the fuck? I mean, I know to a certain point, it's like, well, what do you expect them to look like? But not that fucking ugly. I mean, look at the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle suits that we've already had, like, in the first two movies. We're not counting the third one, because that was fucking horrifying. There's fucking mouth going all over the place. But in the first two, that is what I was expecting. Because that was acceptable. That shit wasn't. It was like, they were morphing up. It was kind of like if they took, I forgot what that fucking one website is, but it's where you take like two people and combine them together and stuff, and then it would show you the result. It was like they took just a person and Ninja Turtle and then tried morphing them together, and you got like this most ugly, disfigured looking fucking monster thing, and it's like, ugh, put the mask back on, put a fucking paper bag on, man, put a fucking hazmat mask on, anything, I don't give a fuck, just walk around, like, if they can, censor his entire face, that'd be cool with me. Like, just censor his entire fucking head anywhere they goes, put a big fucking, like, pink dot over it. I don't give a shit. Like, a happy face doesn't... Anything but that. You could put just a fucking butthole there. Buttholes look better than that. Like, for real, it was fucking ugly. And if somebody's like, oh, you're exaggerating. The fuck I am. Like, do you see all this? Do you see this mess? Look at this. Look at this. Look, I'm gonna blow it up real big for you. Now do you see it? Do you fucking see it? Look at it! Look at it! Shit's ugly. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking ugly. So, but Leonardo looks so badass. He's all like, oh, look at me, I got my fucking swords and shit. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty fucking cool. And then, you know, Megan Fox was like, acting 101. And she fell. And then that was pretty much it. That was the most amount of noise that she actually made, by the way. It was good. And that was all. So, highlight of your acting career, Megan Fox. On behalf of a lot of Turtle fans, by the way. But... I want to be happy about a Ninja Turtle movie. You have to understand that. But knowing how he's treated the Transformer movies, I'm like, this, oh, fuck me running. Like the new Nickelodeon show is not bad. The show from like the early 2000s was absolutely fucking awesome. The show back in the fucking 90s, that's what I grew up with. You know, in the comics, I jumped into little by little, and I liked those quite a bit. You know, anybody that likes very gritty things in general would like those. But this, I wonder exactly what they're going to go with, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be like a super serious, oh my god, type movie, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be over-the-top, corny, like, kiddie-esque. It's going to just fall right in the fucking middle, which might be a happy medium, to a certain extent, but it just depends on, are they really just going to focus on the humans, which that's what they've been saying the entire time, and that's like the opposite. You don't make a movie called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then they take a backseat to every single other fucking person. You know, you're trying to develop like an emotional connection between the audience and the fucking characters that are technically supposed to be the supporting cast. Meanwhile, the main fucking stars are now the support cast, and you relegate them to nothing but making fucking cheesy one-liners and the fucking CGI'd action scenes. That is a fucking problem. because you go there to see the Ninja Turtles. No shit, right? As for the action scenes of them running around, like, it did not look absolutely fucking horrible. Like, with the Transformers movies, whenever they had action scenes, that bugged the shit out of me, because I thought it looked like a garbled fucking mess when they were doing shit. I've actually had arguments with my friends, because some of them, they're like, no, I think it's pretty cool. I was like, no, man, that shit looked like a mess. Like, it looked like static, but, like, CG static with, like, a Transformers just, like, doing this, and it looked all fucking crazy. Like, it was glitching out or something, like, and that's what I'm, like, with this, it didn't look bad. You know, it's happy about that. Like, you could actually tell what the fuck was happening, so they did good with that. That I can actually applaud them for. But I'm hoping that there's lots of actual fighting. Like, the fact that we got Foot Clan soldiers running around just with fucking guns and stuff, like, is there gonna be a lot of hand-to-hand shit? If not, mass disappointment. Like, I want to see them, like, ducking and dodging bullets like they're fucking Neo from the Matrix, then going up and one-shotting a couple motherfuckers, because that'll be corny as fuck. And who are they gonna bring in as villains? I mean, okay, yeah, we got Shredder. Here, we can use these fucking quotation marks now. Shredder. But who are they going to be bringing in? That's a question I want to know. Like, are we going to have Baxter Stockman? Are we going to have Leather? Are we going to have Krang? Are we going to have the Rat King? Like, who the fuck are we really going to have? You know, are they making an entirely brand new villain? You know, are we going to see an actual Super Shredder show up? Who will be like 9 feet tall or 10 feet tall, so he can seem big. Then he can just walk around and be the size of an apartment building. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I want it to be good. Like, I do. But all this fucking fear, it's there. It has a right to be there. Past history has given it a right to fucking be there. So, yeah, it's a trailer. It was a short fucking trailer, but there was a lot to be said about this short fucking trailer. There'll be more, you know, and giving us more bits of what the hell's gonna be going on. I just want it to be good. That's all I know. But then I see, like, Megan Fox and Michael Bay, and I'm like, man, why? Like, why? Oh well. Anyway, how did you all feel about the trailer, though? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you not really give a fuck about it? Did you just pretty much still feel the same? Are you indifferent? I have no fucking clue. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I just want to go and express mine and stuff like that because, well, I like Ninja Turtles. I can do whatever the fuck I want! And it's been a while since I made a video talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So anyway, to you out there in YouTube land and other heroes in half shell, this is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on. And remember, eat your pizza.